Feedback for many people, especially in business, is negative connotations. Oh my God, feedback. Oh no, I've done something wrong. Whereas to me, as a leader, our role is to help grow, develop, support, and inspire our team. So if I give them no feedback other than negative feedback, then how is that ever going to help someone to feel inspired and grow? Okay. Whereas if I'm giving them feedback and they know that the feedback is not because Kylie's upset or angry or annoyed at me, she's giving it to me because she knows that next time I'm going to be able to do it better or right or learn from it. Okay. And they then go, give me feedback. Okay. So my team will often say to me, give me feedback, Kylie. I want to know. How can I be better? Because they're so used to me giving that because they know that my intention is right. Okay.
Yeah. I feel, and let's dive into that because so feedback, right? You know, it's a huge word that's used. What's a different word for feedback? Can we use it? Try to use a different word.
Um, Feedback might be,
Realigning the vision, perhaps.
maybe it might be information. Can I share with you maybe observations? It could be information,
Mm.
observations, thoughts, ideas.
So let's say, for example, we're sharing observation with someone. What is the and using emotional intelligence as, I guess, the tool or the encapsulation of the idea. What is the best way for one to provide an observation slash feedback to someone?
Yeah. Okay. So for me, if I was to start with that part of it, I might say, would you be open to me sharing some ideas or observations with you? Okay. So
Yep.
as a coach, and again, I'm qualified, so we have some really clear ethics around what we can and what we can't do. And one of the things is
Mm.
we can't do is give advice, okay, or give solutions or give thoughts, okay. However, there are some times when I might say to someone, would you be interested in hearing what my ideas or thoughts are or what I've seen work in the past? If they go, yes, Kylie, and by the way, I've never had anyone say no, don't tell me, okay? If they say yes, I'll go, great. Well, this is how I've noticed this, or I've observed this, or I've seen this. How do you think that might work for you? Okay. So again,
Mm.
I've asked permission. Would you be open to some feedback? Would you be open to looking at something different? Would you be open to an idea around how I might be able to help you be more effective or efficient or faster at what you do? If someone's willing to do it, then they'll go, yeah, sure, bring it on.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with someone. It was last night actually, and they were sharing a technique. Um, I feel those words are so cold. Technique, you know, they're showing a version of being, where if you're going to share something that's maybe a bit blunt or perhaps a bit harsh or these things like, hey, just let you know I'm going to be a bit blunt here. Um, and maybe that's not the best way to do it, but I felt when he mentioned that, it's like, ah, cool, because there is something harsh that I want to share here. There is something blunt that I want to share here, but I don't want them to feel jaded by it or hurt by it. It's not my intention.
Yeah,
Again, it's the intention,
yeah,
and it's just sharing with them. It's like preparing someone for the information you're about to give them.
yeah, it is. And, also it's about how open are you to receiving
Yeah.
feedback? How open? And, sometimes even when and again, I've just finished a coaching session before we came on today, and I saw some real gaps around an area that we were working on with him. And I said to
Mm.
him, would you be open for me to share my observation with where we went today? And he said, yeah, please. Okay. And I shared some observations with him around where I felt he hadn't quite closed the loop on a couple of things. And I said, I'm curious now that you've heard that, did any of that land for you? Did it resonate with you? And he went, you've made me really think of something different to what I was thinking before. That's all my goal was just for them to think differently. He can take it, he can leave it, he can use it, he doesn't have to, but the opportunity was, how do we help someone think broader about the impact that they could be having?
And I think when you ask questions like that and you provide a model of thinking, it's not just the question that provides the impact, it's also the model of thinking or the way of approaching situation that rubs off as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.